Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, and perhaps even good evening. It is wonderful to see you for another super exciting edition of the Grand Theft Auto 3, classic Grand Theft Auto. And you know, that is right. I can totally agree with that. Yeah, I know. So I was a little bit weirded out by the breakfast burrito, Brian, I gotta say. But when I tried it, I thought, you know, it wasn't so bad. I think it was just that airport thing, some kind of chain that I don't actually remember what it was. But I like the idea of a little bit of salsa on the scrambled egg. And I think it had bacon bits in it as well. So yeah, very, very clever. So enjoy the breakfast burrito. Everyone else, enjoy your coffee or your evening snack, your meal, whatever you're having. Kick back and enjoy while I do some contract work for so many other odd people in Liberty City. Good to see you. I thought I'll start on time for a change. I've tried playing the ambulance missions yesterday on Twitch, and I tried it twice, got to about level 7 or 8, and my ambulance keeps blowing up, so it looks like I won't be able to do the ambulance missions, which is such a shame. I'll keep trying them. I've collected some hidden packages, so I've got some weapons at least that I can grab at my safe house. I seem to have gotten the adrenaline as well as some health pack, which is nice. And of course, we're still in Staunton Island. But the big, massive reveal is that I started doing work for this media mogul. See, this is where I left it yesterday. And I think, yeah, that was the last ambulance. It just wasn't working out. What a shame. I did make quite a bit of cash in the process. Yeah. But ambulance missions, I don't think they're for me. Let's see what... So, here's the map. Here's where we are right now. Back down here. I've done all the missions for Asuka. I think she was down here. Her brother Kenji is still around, so that's her brother Kay down here, and we do missions for him. But now Donald here, new media mogul in town, he wants me to kill this guy, which I find, you know, weird. I think I should do all the missions for him before I do another mission for him. Looks like Richard in the park is no longer there, so it looks like we're closing in on the end of this island before we move over to this island here. Let's see if we can make it happen. So the only mission currently that I want to do here is Kenji and see what missions he has for me. I haven't visited him, and I've aborted the mission for Donald, so I haven't got in bed with Donald too deep yet. So it's one of those things. It was a good start, wasn't it? Let's see. Let's grab a car. Maybe not a car that sucks. Maybe a good car. Maybe not this car. I get into trouble when I get this car. How about this one? Sir, I need your vehicle. My God. One thing that I did want to check is, do I have weapons? Yes, I do. I've got some weapons. I think he's a Colombian. He might not be happy about me having nicked his car. Dude, no, don't do that. It's the fish truck over here, dude. Can I use your car now, please? There. That is me saying I really need that car. It's not a great car. It's a Manana. Maybe we'll go listen to some funky tunes as well. Start with a bang and end with a bang. I like it. Yeah, that's nice chilled out music for the morning. Let's see what Kenji has to say. Thinking also maybe I should save my game while I'm here, since that looked a bit like an autosave, the one on the ambulance. I don't think I would have saved it like that. Speaking of which, actually, maybe I haven't. See, this was the autosave. I think I would have used this one here, maybe. Just so that we get onto a good start here. There we go. That's my secret hideout. There's that adrenaline that I could show you. I don't think I've ever tried it out. Let's use it. So everything is in slow motion, but I think I can jump like really high and wide, and I think if I punch things, they get. Let's try it out with some. unsuspecting pedestrians. I think when I do that, when I'm on drugs, I'm extremely strong. I can't believe I've never tried that out. Try with her here. Obviously you gotta aim like this. Look at that, my goodness. But I don't really know what adrenaline is good for. Grandma can punch me. My grandma has an evil punch. I've got no chance against grandma. Okay, fine, we're gonna take this car. It's much faster. Yes. So much for the adrenaline. Ambulance missions. I used to enjoy doing those, but I think that was not in this game. I think that was in a couple of games after that. I think it was in San Andreas where I really enjoyed those, because they give you checkpoints every 5 levels. They give you checkpoints, and I think it was just a little bit easier to do, mainly because you could swap out the ambulance when it's near blowing up. So that's very good. In this game you can't do that. In this game you essentially have the same ambulance, and if you drive around with it for a while, then eventually it just gets so damaged that it blows up, like I've just shown you in the beginning. Hello, Kenji.
To be truly strong, it is important that you never show weakness. The business is fortunate enough to have our protection. Settle their accounts today. Go and collect the money immediately, so we can enter it into the casino accounts.
Money collection job, is it? We can do that. I think we've got the good car here. Could do with topping up our body armor, but maybe we're going to be okay without it. The story missions are actually not that bad, I think, but the side missions are sometimes extremely difficult. Thankfully, we don't have to do those. They're kind of optional extras for those completionists among us. Oh, hello. That's it, is it? Absolutely. That's our suitcase. Let's pick it up, lady. Leave it alone. It's totally for us. Briefcase collected. What could go wrong? Why did they leave it unattended in the middle of the city? So we just bring this back to the casino, I'm thinking? Is that what we do? Or maybe we're bringing it, I don't know, somewhere else? Oh, there's more to collect. Gotcha. Well, hang on a minute. What? Had I known, I would have had my weapon at the ready. Maybe we should stop by ammunition and top up our body armor if this is getting worse. Ammunition is just a couple of roads away. Let's do that. The good thing is I have no recollection of any of these missions, which is really cool. Makes it like a completely new game for me. Maybe through here somewhere? It's funny, I don't even recall the road layout in this particular part of town. So I remember what it looked like on the first island, but this one... There we go. Let's see what this next suitcase is all about here. So I take it people are protecting the suitcases and keep me from collecting them, is that right? Poor Kenji. I feel bad that his card's already numbered. Oops. Ouch. So maybe the next suitcase drop we need to approach with caution then, and just prophylactically kill people who might guard it somehow. Ah, there we go. No suitcase. Uncle BJ's deli and groceries.
I can't pay you, and I wouldn't pay you if I could. Some young gang just dragged up the place. They took everything. You guys are useless. What kind of Yakuza are you anyway?
Good point, yes. Punish the gang responsible and retrieve the protection money. I do like the number one employee is Bob, and then Bob's the only guy who's actually running this place. That's very good. It's like me giving myself the Employee of the Month badge when I'm the only employer of the company that I work for. Very clever. Punish the gang responsible. How hard can it be? Hard as in I don't know where they actually are. Oh, they're in my own turf, my old turf here. Now we have to go over to the other island. That is unexpected. Bob is the best. I totally agree. Actually, I would say Chris is the best. How are you, Mr. Chris? Thank you for joining me for another funny round of Grand Theft Auto. Very good to see you. I have a feeling my car's about to blow up, so maybe I should just swap it out in a slightly more stable model. This looks like a good car here. The Infernus. Yeah, at least it's not smoking. And it's not a convertible, so I don't get all wet. This weather is crazy this time of year. The cool carjacking cats. Chris, it's a dangerous mission that I'm on. I have to go and collect some protection money that somehow made its way over to the old island, so I don't know what's going on here. And this is for Kenji. So Kenji is the guy who supposedly we need to kill, I think, in a minute, which is just not going to end well for me, I don't think. I see this is already not good. I don't think I want to go this way, because if I really follow the sat-nav, the triads are going to kill me. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go and turn left. That was not the road. Yeah, I'm not going to go here either, because everyone in a blue overall with the baseball bat, they're after me. For some reason, when I was working for the Mafia, I blew up their fish factory, so they didn't like that. Then the Mafia thought I ratted them out, so now the Mafia and the triads are against me. Which is crazy. It was nothing personal. Now I've got some kind of beef with the Colombians. And I'm about to get into huge trouble with the Yakuza, I have a feeling. Oh, there they are. Yes. I don't really have exactly any kind of cover here, I think. That was really directed at you guys. My God. There's more of them over here. Maybe I don't have a sniper rifle. I'm gonna have to go and try to do this without a sniper rifle. There's the money. Take the money back to the casino. Gotcha. Don't have a long-range weapon here with me. That's my downfall. Hello, police car. Haven't seen that I've done anything. I mean, it's just business here, so I'm not doing anything illegal. Killing gang members, that's just part of my job, really, isn't it? Maybe I should go and repair my car before we go over. Handy paint spray over here, let's do that. Oops. Yes, that spoiler needs fixing. New engine and paint job. Gotcha. Yeah, black's much nicer. I think I might sneak out through the tunnel. Even though, or is that going to be too... Might just follow the GPS. Tunnel will be to the other side. GPS takes me straight through the triad territory. I'm never going to survive that. Tunnel it is. Take the safe route. Learn from your mistakes. This is dangerous enough because the Mafia are patrolling this territory. Tunnel, much nicer. Doom guy! How are you, buddy? Long time no see. Whoops. Yeah, so this here would be the tunnel to the third island, and we may even get there today. So this is still under construction. You can see that cars are already approaching on the other side. Very funny. My God, traffic jam down here. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Good point, Doom Guy. Could be. But then in other matters, if they ram into me, then they give me a ticket and they're totally after me. So that is true. There could be, maybe there's a little bit of criticism built in there. Certainly society in general, but maybe the police in particular. So the Colombians, they patrol this construction site here. I'm going to try my best to avoid it because otherwise they're going to shoot at me, and it's not a major issue now because I can probably find a different car here. Alright, let's go to the highway here. Good idea. Once you're on the highway you can't get off it, so it's... I rarely take this road. It's a nice opportunity. How you been, Doom Guy? I like it. Do you know what they've got? It's such a wonderful recreation of the original that was done in renderware back in the day, like some 20 years ago, by a team of 20 odd people in Scotland at DMA Designs. And because last year I think was the 20th anniversary of this game, they've recreated it all in Unreal Engine 4. So this is an Unreal Engine version of basically exactly the same game. Assets have been some assets have been recreated, some textures have been just up-resed, and they've done such a good job, so it feels and behaves exactly like you remember it. That's really cool. It's quite an achievement, including its flaws, like the terrible AI, and just the look and feel, like the mocap data is exactly the same. It's just cool. It's just more high res. So very cool job that they've done there. I'm planning to play all 3 classic games. Maybe even then go over to the 4th and the 5th game. I've never played those through either. Maybe through this revitalization I get into the mood. And since I'm a big Unreal Engine fan, it's just wonderful to see what can be done with Unreal Engine. Ah, thank you, Infernus. That's another Kenji mission done. So we could do another mission for Kenji while we're here, or we could go back and save the game. Maybe we'll go save the game. Always good to have an Infernus in the garage. It's another thing I've done yesterday, which was like a checkpoint mission. Flashback head radio Keja. Lips 106. Let's listen to that. Meg, how's it going? Welcome. Here's our next mission for Kenji. Before I think we have to kill him. I don't want to do it. I mean, Kenji's my employer. We go way back, like, 3 episodes or so. I'm gonna go home and save the game, and then we'll finish off the Kenji missions before we go get in bed with Donald Love. That's crazy. I think that was a big deal at the time when they had a celebrity voice a character in the game, and this was just the start for them. So in Vice City they had more celebrities come on, and they also had properly licensed music, more so than in this game.
I never get tired of boy bands. If you like checking out classic music,
And in San Andreas, I believe, they even had Kenny Loggins be the DJ in a radio station. Very, very cool. Oh, there we go. I don't have a car anyway, so that's perfect. Glad we're doing this. Wonderful to see you, mate. Meg. How's your game coming along? I've been playing this week with something called EmberGen, and that is a very cool visual effects software. So I haven't had a lot of time for Unreal Engine, but it's a very cool thing. I bought this 1-year license for them, and if you're a DAS Plus subscriber, you can see some of it later on. I'll show you how to make your own VDBs and use them in DAS Studio, including how to animate them, which is very cool. Yeah, so that's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time later today. For DAS Plus subscribers, you should get a link emailed. If that for some reason doesn't work, which it has known to not work, then have a look at the DAS Plus forums on the DAS website. There's a thread that I've created in which all the links to past and future tutorials are for your viewing leisure. I should really use the other road, shouldn't I? Because what am I doing? Kenji, isn't he here somewhere? There he is, by the casino, which sadly we can't go in this game. But in San Andreas we'll have the option to go into casinos and play blackjack and slots and all that. It's very, very cool. It's almost like this is a hint of things to come, so to say. Oops.
You. How fitting you should choose this moment to show your worthless face.
What did I do?
Appear your attempts to dissuade the Jamaicans from becoming bedfellows with the cartel were wholly inadequate. Yardie pushers line Liberty streets selling packets of spank like they were selling hot dogs. Those cartel pigs are laughing at us. At me. I will give you one last chance to prove my sister's faith in you to be well-founded. Run these scumbags into the ground and wash your shame in rivers of our enemy's blood.
Probably not, Vince. No, there's no Twitch today. Not from me, not from Daz. It's like the Daz Plus stream will happen later, and that's something that happens on kind of an unlisted link for subscribers only. I get the feeling he was angry with me, but I don't really know what I did wrong. I feel a bit like a dog that gets into trouble for having done something that he doesn't even know what it was that was wrong. He just acknowledges, okay, my owner's in a bad mood. That's how I feel. I mean, how the character feels in the game. Yes, sometimes plowing down people is unavoidable. I try not to do it, but one of those things. I should have topped up my body armor. I might just go and visit Ammunition, buy some more body armor. I'll try not to mow down people. See, I'm on the wrong side of the road again. Dang. Crafting system, yes, that is something that I'm kind of half working on as well. It's been something that I had planned for from the beginning. Not so much building buildings, but things like if you have 3 pumpkins and you're close to a stove, then let the player turn it into pumpkin soup, for example. That sort of crafting mechanic. So that is what I'd like to implement. That and cash. So that cash, I don't think I have cash in my game at the moment. So I'd like to have a mechanism that you can collect cash and turn things into cash. Like if you have, oh yeah, we should also have a long-range weapon here. Good to have a couple of sniper rifles. I'm thinking. And the AK, while we're here. Good stuff. That is, yeah, that long-range weapon, always good. Yeah, so that I'd like to implement, and it's, yeah, that's what I'd like to do. So I'd also then ideally, eventually, I'd like for the player to experience things like hunger, so that when I plant vegetables, and the hunger kind of ticks down, you have to go and cook yourself stuff so that you survive. And the excess vegetables that you have, you can then go and sell and then buy seeds with it, and then, you know, plant more vegetables and eventually buy a Ferrari or something. It's just a little concept, so I don't think there's a bigger story in my game bigger than that. I'm just working on these little mechanics there. Right, me too, Luis, absolutely. Welcome, anyone and everyone, welcome. So he needs to be, obviously, dealer minced. Oh good, that was fast. Kill them quick. Once they've pushed their spank, they're off the streets. Okay. Oh, there's one guy in the park here, I think. Sorry, Mr. Cab Driver. Easiest thing is probably just to mow them over. Good stuff. Dealer minced. 2 out of how many? Oh, it's going to be difficult to get out of here. I don't want to ruin my Infernus. Also, he had money. Maybe we should collect that. Unless I'm wasting time with that. I don't know how many dealers I have to mince, as they say. Is there an exit on the other side here? I wish there was. Yes, there is. Just about. Kill him quick! There's another one in the park. Buddy, what are you doing? Now that was quick. Traffic is mental! Which one's the closest one? We want to mince them all. There's one guy in the back alley here. They're all in back alleys here. So maybe just turn right here, go into that back alley, see if we can find him. It brings back so many good memories, absolutely. I totally agree with that. Ah, yes, gotcha. Like here, then we go, whoops, then we go here. Sorry about the newspaper machine. And then we go into here somehow. Oh, he's in here. Okay. Not sure if we can get him. Because I think we need to have a cartel cruiser to get in there. I don't think this opens for mere mortals like us. No, it doesn't, does it? I could just go. Could just try my luck with a long-range weapon. I mean, I bought it for a reason. I don't think I can shoot through here. That's the transparency map. Oh no, it worked! Perfect! Another yardie off the street. Crazy. It's not racially motivated, you understand. This is all business. But then, you know, already knowing that my employer, my Yakuza employer, is going to be killed actually by me in the next mission, that's just weird. Because why am I even bothering? Yardie is off the street. That sounds bad. There's so many of them. How many do I need to kill? Kenji is going to be disappointed. I have a feeling I need a new car soon too. Or actually, maybe instead of getting a new car, we'll just have this one repaired for free, shall we? Because this is literally 2 bumps away from... Oh, come on. 2 bumps away from bursting into flames. There. Ta-da! Magic! Look at that! Repaired! So there's 2 left here. I hope I can get at least one of them. I don't know what the requirement is to succeed in this mission here. Let's just hope he's around the corner. Is he? Yes! Dealer minced. The yardie is off the streets. Oh, there's one other guy over here then. Oh, construction site. This is tricky. Our mission failed. You failed to kill at least 8 Yardis. Okay, so we need to kill 8. I didn't know that. Fine. 8. Let's do that. Checkpoints at least, so not so bad.
You.
So angry with me. And it actually does tell me here, so 8 Yardis. Okay, come on. We can do this. Most efficient route. Over here, park. Perfect. Park and corner. Yes, Meg, I'm looking forward to your project as well. It's so nice to see something like that come together, and also see these little progress reports in when you put these things together. And we're not professionals, so it's just nice to see what's possible, even for those who are not professionals. It is. I mean, I find it nice to see other people's projects just grow over time. Like Julia is working on something right now that I'm continuously amazed with. How it grows and how nice it looks. She's making a game about I haven't got the long range weapon. I should have bought one. She's making one about a little automated Hoover that you can sit on and drive, and it was an idea that she had a couple of years ago, and she's just found a way to make it reality, and it's just so nice to see this come together and grow over time. It looks really cool. I'm gonna show it to you at one point. I'm gonna be a playtester, official playtester when it's ready. 8 Yardis, huh? Thank you for letting me spin out of control there. Terrible car. Dang, I didn't even mince him, did I? I'm not good at mincing these people. Five more to go, my good. I suppose the trick is to get them when they're really close by and not waste time with driving long distances. Yeah, which one's the closest here? So we're not going to go over to him because that's too far away. It's kind of better to focus on these guys here. I could do with that long-range weapon. So I think next time I'm just going to go on and go buy one. These two maybe on the left-hand side there. Actually, the ones on the right are probably closer. Ooh. Dealer minced, I like it. And there was another guy here just in the neighborhood. Somewhere here. How am I going to get him? Hang on, he's not even dead. Dealer minced, I like it. I think maybe it's also time for me to get another car. I mean, as much as I enjoyed this one, it being fast and all, I think it's close to blowing up. A Yardi is off the streets. No way. Dang. Yes, indeed. Most of these are gone, so now they're over here. Ah. This is where a fast car would actually be more helpful than a slow, sturdy car. Don't ram me, because then this happens, and I didn't mean to do that. See, and then I get into trouble with the police. Oh, it's just all difficult, isn't it? This is a more difficult mission than I remember. I don't remember this mission at all, I must admit. Don't ram into me. Why are you doing this? Why? Why? That is so not necessary. So these two, I must get these two guys. He's probably, man. He's gotta be up here somehow. Somewhere. Where? Oh, he's down here. Dealer minced, so how do I get over to the other guy? Yardi is off the streets. Oh, dang. There's one more left. This is our last chance. Mission failed. He just appeared. Man. You know, could be Lost Biker Club band. Very possible. Yoshi is here. How's it going? Yes, Julia is very much into environmental art. So she has the game concept down and she's working together with a really nice group of people. And it's wonderful how they had to see how they connect kind of casually through Discord. It's like an open office. Anyone and everyone kind of bumps in. There's a group of 4 to 8 people that meet across the globe, varying time zones and stuff. And it's very nice to see how they just casually jump on and help each other out. And none of them are professional coders, so that makes this just awesome, all the more exciting. I'd love to start something like that. If I had the time for that, we could just do something like office hours on my Discord and just pop in and you share your screen, I share my screen, and we just go and help each other out with complex projects in 3D. That'd be kind of cool. See if we can make it a reality at one point. And let's also see if we can mince 8 dealers off the street. The first one is here. I have a feeling the other ones are randomly generated. Yeah, see, if I had my long-range weapon, I could just go do this a little bit quicker, so... Dude! And I'm in trouble! That's not good. Oh, that can't be good. Dude, get in the car! This is difficult. Where's the next Yardi outbreak? I'm going to leave this guy by the construction site alone and just focus on this area back here, I'm thinking. Because that would mean I might get 3 for the price of 1. Should have gone the other way. This did not go well. I can already tell. This did not go well. Oops. I like it. There's one in the side road here. Let's go mince him. Somewhere. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Goody, 1 dealer mince. Where's the next closest one here? Over to the right. Gotcha. Oh, you're down here. That's clever. Goody! I gotta say, this isn't as mean as having to use the flamethrower on so many people in the neighborhood. There's 2 down here. There's 2 up here. I think I'm gonna leave these and just go back down here. Camilla is here! How's it going? I'm doing well, better than the pedestrians, I gotta say. I have to take 8 dealers off the road for my employer, Kenji. He's with the Yakuza. I'm doing odd jobs for the Yakuza right now. Him, for example, he's push and spank. We want to avoid that. I need to kill 8. And that is more difficult than it looks. Yeah, perfect. This guy, and then we go right, then we have a good chance. So after a while they disappear. And my car gets broken. And stuff like that. Where is he? He's down here. How are you doing, Camilla? Is he upstairs? He's upstairs! Ah! Oops, sorry. Two stars. Hey, that isn't good. We need 2 more of these guys. Which ones are the closest ones? There's one guy here and then one guy there. This is a back alley. That's difficult to get to. Let me try the guy at the park here. Because I think if the police will leave me alone, I can just about go through here. Yardi is off the streets. That's not good. One's literally just here on the corner. Gotcha. Him. Unsuspectingly crossing the road. And then maybe this guy in the side road. Come on, I think that should be the last guy. Can we do this? Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Perfect! That's 8. Now leave me alone. Let's go to the paint spray. We've done what we needed to do. Paint spray is over here, so we need to go into this alley here. That'll work. And then just get rid of the police. My God. I feel chased. There we go. 10 grand. Oh, fantastic. Ah, what a relief. In which case, we don't need the paint spray anymore. I'll just go straight home and save the game. Doom, you know, I've not tried Doom actually. I've bought it. It was on for $4.99 at one point. So I bought it, but I've never played it. I've seen Nate play it, and it was a bit much for me, I think. I'm usually not into tough shooters like that, so. Sleep is modern day luxury. I totally agree. Until 8 this morning, my goodness. Do you know Wolfenstein? I haven't played for such a long time either. One of those things. And it is actually like the total murder spree. Absolutely. Very brutal. Do you know there was a mission like a couple of episodes ago, last weekend that must have been. I think it was a side mission where you're given a flamethrower and you needed to kill 25 people with it. That was brutal. And it was also funny, but it was also very brutal, so my God. I think this was the last mission for Kenji. I think we've done all the Kenji missions. That's cool. That means we can kind of chill out. I think the next mission, if I understand this correctly, is for Donald Love, owner of all the radio stations like Love Media. And I think he wants us to kill Kenji. I think that is the next mission. Maybe that gets us off the island. Because, so what we've effectively just done here, we've angered the Colombians from one of the previous missions. We're now going to anger the Yakuza. So there's going to be 2 rival gangs after us, shooting at us as we drive around here. We've already got 2 gangs shooting at us on this island. So I think that's going to give us the exit path to this island, I think. It's nothing personal. That's exactly what it is. Camilla, that is actually the best way to do work. If you work so much that you forget the time. Julia and I have this, that we say, hey look, let's go to bed by midnight today. And it always becomes 2:30. It's just because there's so much to do. It's all so exciting and you don't want to give it up. I can always tell that when I have a lot of work on, I also want to play a lot of video games, because it's a nice counterbalance to that. It helps when you found something that you really want to sink your teeth in. But I've also noticed that if I don't do that, that's not actually good for me. So I have to go and balance this out so that I'm happy and healthy mentally, so to say. Support my local ammunition store here.
You want a license too?
License? No thanks. I'm good. Don't need a license. I've still got a license. Thanks, dude. Well, we're prepared. We've got body armor. I think I might just go save my game one more time, now that we have it, and then we'll go see what Donald Love offers us, and maybe see what the third island is like, because I haven't looked at this for such a long time. I've forgotten the layout of this island. I don't at all remember the layout of the next island. There we go. I miss changing my outfit here. I'm wearing my Tommy Vercetti outfit right now. The mom and pop gun store, absolutely. I think I said this yesterday, Doom Guy, that us Europeans, we're never going to get used to the fact that there are stores in America that you can just go buy some medication, chocolate bar, and some bullets, maybe even a gun while you're at it, and it's all perfectly legit, because those are just necessary supplies, aren't they? And we'd be thinking those stores don't actually exist in Europe. They just don't exist. And maybe for people in the countryside who buy a hunting rifle every once in a while, I'm sure they have shops like that, but in cities that's just not something you have. All right, Donald Love, our next employer. I've done 1 or 2 jobs for him. The first one was that he wanted to instigate some kind of gang war, and this one, I'm afraid to say, is probably going to do the same thing. I don't know what would have happened had I done the Donald Love mission before. Killing Kenji, would Kenji still be around on the map to do jobs for? I think so. So I'm just going to wait for the light to turn. Oh, there we go. Donald has his own empire here. I think this is it here. This is the Love Media Building. Actually, let me go park properly here. I don't want to park on the road. That's just going to cause traffic jam. Yeah, that's probably good enough here. Back in the day, I remember when you park your car too close to somewhere, to some area that would be reset, the car would go amiss. Likewise, when you park a car and then you go further away, come back, car's gone.
Nothing drives down real estate prices like a good old-fashioned gang war, apart from an outbreak of plague, but that might be going too far in this case. I've noticed the Yakuza and the Colombians are far from friends. Let's capitalize on this business opportunity. I want you to kill the Yakuza Wakagashira, Kenji Kasen. Kenji is attending a meeting at the top of the multi-story car park in Newport. Get a cartel gang car and eliminate him. The Yakuza must blame the cartel for this declaration of war.
Right. Camilla, that's terrible. I had no idea. Absolutely. I don't think any of us had that happen. That is terrible. What type of robbery was it, if you don't mind me asking? Was it like a store, like a store hold-up, or how did this work? But I can totally agree with that. I mean, this is just something I can see why that doesn't want you to get a gun. Other people might say, you know what, now I do want to get a gun because I obviously need self-protection from time to time. I can also see this when, like here, especially in Florida, if you live in an area where there's alligators that could jump out at you, you might need to have one. But still, it's just a difficult concept for us to understand because we haven't been brought up in countries where that's usually an issue, you know. Different countries, different rules, I guess. Also different circumstances. Where's his meeting then? Donald says, take out Kenji Kasen. I don't even know where to go. Right, no, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Go to Fort Staunton and steal a Colombian gang car. Okay, cool. I think I know how to do that. Okay, so, okay. Funny to think about this scenario. You never really found out was it a real gun or not. I mean, he never used it, thankfully. So maybe it was just a prop gun. That is possible. But hey, you don't want to find out in that instance. It sounds like he was very uncomfortable. You did the right thing, though. This is, my God, how scary, though. And that was in, where was that? That was in Sweden, was it? It was not functioning. My God, what a scary experience. Sure, let me get the manager. I like it when you have, like, I mean, reason. I don't know how well that works with paranoid people swinging guns at you. But like this is kind of the reason why in banks and in pharmacies they always have this sign that, hey, the medications that you thieves are after are actually in time-controlled safes and none of the staff have access to it, so no point waving a gun and threatening to kill them. They're not going to be able to access it. But you know how well reason works with paranoid people, so... Oh my God, Camilla, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's just... That is just... I was kind of hoping to find a cartel cruiser somewhere here. Because this construction site is kind of controlled by the cartel, so... Let's see if it is that. Is this a gang car? No, that's just a regular Pan-Atlantic construction van. I'm sure there was a Colombian cruiser here somewhere. Yes, here it is. There we go. That is one. We'll swap the Infernus out for the Colombian cartel cruiser. Oh my! Brian, that's crazy! Do you know, a friend of mine from Britain, he had that happen. So they were in the tri-state area, like for a holiday, like for a couple of weeks, and they hired a car, and it was the three of them driving around, and a cop just pulled them over. So single cop, lone cop in America. I forgot the state, but somewhere in the tri-state area. And so he He asked them to stop, pull over, and they did. Lowered the window, and they were just having a chat. And the accent made the cop think, so country copper made the cop think there's something seriously wrong with these guys. So he stepped back, pulled his gun, pointed it at the guys, told them to step out of the car. And that's a story you'll never forget as well. And you think, Jesus, we're over here from... I think what made him worry was that they had a car from a state, from the neighboring state, and that made the cops suspicious. And then the accent came, and he thought they were from Germany originally, which they weren't. They were from Britain. I don't know how he thought that. And it was just through calm talking and reasoning that he put the gun away again. Terribly, terribly scary that must have been. Dang. Super stressful, that. Why did they point guns at you then, Brian? Tell me that story. That's just... What happened there? When did it happen? Where did it happen? Colombian cartel cruiser. Meanwhile, us talking about how terrible it is to point guns at people. Let's go point guns at people. Is this the right way in? I see, it is not. Gotcha. I'm not going to go over that way because that leads me back to the construction site, unless that is what we need to do. GPS is totally freaked out. I don't even know where Kenji is here. Kenji. Needs to be in here, is that right? How would we get in? Oh, multi-story car park, he was saying. Right, cool. Multi-story car park. Multi-story car park. And I think people said at the top or whatnot. Oh my. And they chased you? No way! Oh my, that is exciting. Oh. Brian, what a story. That's crazy. That is crazy. And undercover, so you didn't know there were cops when they chased you. Oh my. That is crazy. That's like a scene from a movie. Popeye is here. How's it going? Yoshi, seriously? That's crazy. Seriously? Dang! Huh? Oh my, this is the meeting. This is Kenji. With the Colombians. What's he doing? I have a feeling we need to take out all these people. And Kenji. What do you think is the best approach here? Drive up and just mow them over? I have a feeling the moment we approach them, they're gonna go and see us. So I'm thinking, ah no! The Yakuza have identified me. Dang, that was fast, wasn't it? We need to do this whole thing again? Dang. I don't think it's that easy. I've never tried. Even though I do get emails from services that offer me a concealed license. That's another mystery I have in understanding gun laws in America. So you can buy a gun, you can have a gun, you can carry a gun, but the moment you put it in your bag, isn't it a concealed gun at that point? At which point do you then not need to have a concealed gun carrying permit? So it makes me wonder, what can you do with a regular gun permit? Take the gun out and just keep waving it around, because that's also illegal. So you can't do that either. You can't put it in a bag because that's concealed. That's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? But hey, it's okay. I've never really looked into it. I don't need to know the details. I'm okay about it. Many states allow conceal, so you don't have to have a particular license for that. How exciting! The stretch. No, cop, we were just talking about you. You and your friends keep pulling guns at unsuspecting customers. Have identified me, so I mustn't get out of the car. Gotcha. So let's go around here, grab that Colombian cartel cruiser, crash the party at the multi-story car park. Multi-story car park. And then, well, more over Kenji, I guess. Not here, that's the hospital. And then our careers are over and done with here in Staunton Island, I think. No! Ah, come on, seriously. Can I go and... Yes, let's try it again. Yes, car wash, yes. It needed a wash anyway. Okay, third time lucky, as they say. Does my car keep changing color? Was it blue before? Okay, third time lucky. Don't move any people. We don't need the additional police attention here. Thank you for sharing your stories. That's really interesting. Yoshi, tell us about the 3 slugs that ended up in your possession. That sounds like an interesting story as well. Thank you for the tip about watching out for the water. I appreciate that. Because I think that's a good approach here, going through that. I could go straight to the construction site here, but there's so many Colombians around. They'll shoot at me. My car blows up. I'd rather approach it from the back here. I'll just go in kamikaze. Let me try kamikaze. See how that approach works. Usually my car just gets exploded. But this is just so much closer to the cartel cruiser, so I might just go do this. Actually, maybe that's faster. Let's do that. Maybe all the cartel people are now at the meeting with Kenji. That could be. Multi-story in Newport. We do have... I see I haven't got my special gun here either. Huh. I keep forgetting that I bought it before saving the game. Well, let's hope I'm not going to need it. Multi-story car park, check. Cartel Cruiser is not a good car. It doesn't do corners very well, you know. Let's see, so over here, whoops. Dang. It's very sturdy though. I think it's even, is it bulletproof even? I've heard rumors that one of these cars is bulletproof. But I've tried it with the Cartel Cruiser. They get you anyway. So when they shoot at you, they damage the car. Okay, here we go. America, how's it going? So last time when we got out of the car, that wasn't great. So maybe I'll just go be the unsuspecting. Ah, looks like a little bit of hand-to-hand car. Oh man, so I need to stay in the car. Is that what we need to do? Stay in the car. Do not get out by any means. Look at this guy's face. This is let's listen to Kyle MacLachlan's performance again.
Like a good old-fashioned gang war, apart from an outbreak of plague. Might be going too far in this case. I've noticed the Yakuza and the Colombians are far from friends. Let's capitalize on this business opportunity. I want you to kill the Yakuza Wakanashi Kenji Kasen. Kenji is attending a meeting at the top of the multi-story car park in Newport. Get a cartel gang car and eliminate him. The Yakuza must blame the cartel for this declaration of war.
I'm on it, Donald. Don't you worry about it. Mr. Dragonate, welcome. Good to see you. We're attempting this mission for the 4th time. Maybe we're lucky this time. I'm going to do that, Yoshi. Good idea. See, I think now my car's green. Maybe the light's changing? I can't tell. Cartel cruiser, and we'll do this thing again. Thank you for the tip about the back ramp, Yoshi. I think I'm going to do that. That is a great idea. That is a good idea. Maybe that'll help. How's Mr. Nate this morning? I nearly slept in as well. I just said earlier, Julian, I keep going to bed later and later because the things we do are more exciting every day. I think that is really what I have to say about 3D. It does keep you excited about stuff. When you find new apps and new ways of working and new features and you think, man, you can do that. That's just so cool. It's like you never run out of things to discover. I really like that. And it's also, I don't think anyone really ever fully understands 3D to the extent that you know all the features of all the apps. There's always something that you think, yeah, I could look into that. And it just gets you down another rabbit hole, and it just makes this whole so exciting. And that is where the hours really go. I think that's something that when you're a casual user, and I suppose we were all casual users at one point, it can become very frustrating very quickly because you just don't have enough hours to spend with these apps. But then when you do have the hours, when you do put the hours in, all of a sudden, whole new worlds open up. Hey, I took the wrong road here, didn't I? I think that fast approach, go fast in and out, that was actually really good. Going the long road around, that was not so good. Yeah, so we'll just go into here. Make sure we break into here. That's our cartel cruiser here. Let's go to the top of the multi-story car park. And then hopefully use the back ramp. Hopefully mow down Kenji Kasen, our employer up until 10 minutes ago. Oh, police star! Back ramp at the top floor. So, like here. They mustn't identify me, I mustn't get out of the car. I can also fire out of the car, but I think by default that happens to the left here, so I can do that. So that might be something useful to remember. Okay, let's do this thing. Different camera angle, I like it. Okay, fingers crossed, everyone. Who is shooting at me already? I have a feeling since I do shoot the other way, it is a bit of an art form. Aha! Kenji is fender meat. Go out to the Newport dump site and do something. I didn't quite read it. Where do we need to go? 3 stars. Perfect, insane stunt bonus as well. And what a great landing. And we're so close to the paint spray, I'm inclined to leave the cops behind. So just quickly turn around, go to the paint spray. I think that is just... that's probably going to be... that's going to be good for us. Sorry, officer. I've been meaning to get that spray painted fixed and... because y'alls are chasing me, that ain't so funny. I mean, it's funny, but it's also not funny. Yeah, perfectly parked there, sir. My God. Lose that wanted level. Yeah, I'd like a red car, please. It's a blue car again. Dang. Can you? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, you can. So you can. Well, not both ways at the same time. So I think you can. If you do nothing here, and you just press the top left shoulder button, you shoot out to the right. But if you look out to the left. If you look out the other way, I think then you shoot. You shoot. Why is no? Why? I'm just demonstrating shooting here. Sorry, Mr. Cop, dude. I think I might just get rid of that one wanted star. This cartel cruiser might actually be bulletproof because I didn't see bullets coming out of the right window. I saw them on the left window, but the right window seems to be intact, so... Yeah, so in that respect you can still shoot both ways. Where are we going? I forgot now. Kenji is fender me. Get out of Newport and dump the car. Oh, I see. Just like dump it. Is there a particular place we want to dump it at? The crusher, maybe? I don't know what they want me to do. Get out of Newport. So that just the general area, I suppose. I don't see a marker on the map, so what do you think I should do? Dang. I could just go south. I could just go save the game. I could just get out of the car, maybe. Let's see when we see a new kind of area appear at the bottom right there. And then we'll just go get out of the car. Oh, police! Gotta be on my best behavior here. Unlike this guy, totally rams into me. Completely not my fault. That's gotta be far enough away from Newport. And just get out of the car? Is that enough? Yes! That is enough! Okay! Dump the car, that means we shouldn't use it anymore. I mean, we should be... Let's just steal another car. Right in front of the gourmet deli. That's nice. What do they sell? Let's have a look at the gourmet deli and see how that's made. Fresh coffee, soda, shakes. Ouch. Grandma keeps hitting me. Just sorting out Grandma here. While I read what the soda shop has to offer. Fresh coffee, soda and shakes. Open 24/7. That's just so cute, isn't it? Very cool. I remember back in the day, I don't think this was actually geometry. I think some shops were just a flat plane on the outside with an emissive shader to get lights going. But this is kind of nice to just build this and then just do the projections on the inside. Just do it as simple as you can here. There's another deli. It's both the gourmet deli. There's also Bruins. What do they do? Is that like boots? White Line Airways. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Maybe it's a library. So funny. If you have to build a lot of them, this is just so quick to do. Magazine shop, foreign domestic publications. Gotcha. Could also double up as a phone shop on the inside, I suppose. Adult video, okay. Shame we can't go in. Joe's Pizza, alright. BTS, no, I've never heard of that either. Nate, that would be good, right? 30 grand just for exiting a video. Okay, mustn't touch this vehicle. I'm sure it wouldn't, like, nobody would mind. I'll use my other stolen car. Let's see how much more money we can make of Donald Trump here. Love. Sorry. Also might listen to the radio. Bit of flashback. This video hasn't had a copyright strike, so let's make sure it happens. Thank you, YouTube. Very nice of you. Save the game. Also, actually, save the game also before we do that. Let's go swing by ammunition. Top up that body armor. Get that long-range gun. Yeah, last time I did that and then somehow I didn't save the game, so...
I don't need to say any ID. You look trustworthy.
I don't need to say any ID. You look trustworthy. Thanks, mate. I'll just buy everything in your shop. That's gonna be good. And maybe another one of these, and also more of those things. Yeah, I think I'm good here. Thanks, love. I'll be hello. How you doing, Mr. Police Officer? I have a license for anything and everything I'm carrying. I just don't have a license for the stolen car here. Gruppe 6, exactly, Doomguy. Gruppe 6, the worst security company in Liberty City. Also the only security company in Liberty City. Group 6. I think we need to steal one of those vehicles and bring it over to the garage. That is actually correct. Now that I remember that little mini side mission. Maybe we can do that. The moment we see a security car, let's go and bring it over to the docks on the other side. Better than no car. The security car. And I like that these brands keep making appearances in other games as well, that they have built their own little universe, and it just, you know, Securicar is just the company that does it, or Gruppe 6 is the company that does it, and it's of course they're from Germany, of course. Oh my, Meg, it's terrible. So 4 stars is already really bad. So the first star, they forgive you. There's just one lone cop chasing after you. 2 stars, they go and they chase you with cop cars, and they don't forget you either. So you have to go through a cop bribe. 3 stars, helicopter gets involved. So when you try to stay in alleys and all that, it won't forgive you. They find you, they hunt you down. 4 stars, I think the military get involved, or the FBI get involved. I think that's how it works. The FBI get involved, and so there's undercover cars, really strong ones that keep ramming you. And then with 5 stars, I think the military get involved, and all kinds of other super scary people keep chasing you. And then I think with 6 cars, they get the tanks out. So that's a very interesting game mechanic. When you have access to a tank, you can go and do the police missions in it, because it has you can shoot basically rockets from it, which is crazy. We can try it if you like, but I've never survived beyond 4 stars. I think 4 stars I got out of once, but I think the moment it starts with 5 stars, it's just very difficult. I'm just cruising around to try and find a security car here. That's another one of those on the list. That's a good car to ram people in if you don't want it to blow up and smoke quite as fast. I haven't gone to this point in Red Dead Redemption where they also chase you, right? That is also the same mechanic is happening there on horses and carriages, where you get an increased wanted level. That's what happens there as well, isn't it? Any security cars around? By Group 6 somewhere. That's not one. It's always like that when you're looking for something, that game doesn't spawn it. And when you're driving something that is rare, then the game keeps spawning this thing over and over. So you see, when you would drive something like a Mr. Whoopi ice cream van or whatnot, you get hundreds of Mr. Whoopi vans driving around as well. Sometimes these things are parked in locations as well, but I'm not familiar with them. Yeah, so next time we find one, we'll just pick it up because it's rare. It's rare. And sometimes there's just like 2 or 3 of them. Let's see what Donald Love has to offer as the next mission. Alka-Seltzer volumetrics. Which one was that? I'm going to do a stream later on the DAS channel, or actually for DAS Plus subscribers, and I'll talk more about how to make your own volumetrics. If you're there, if you're there at that point, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, do let me know what the Alka-Seltzer one was. So we're going to make something like we're going to play around with EmberGen and see how you can make your own shapes as VDBs, and then bring them into DAS Studio. Also how you can animate these things. Very, very cool way to do this. I'm looking forward to an updated shader that hopefully comes out in the future that lets us do things like, you know, fire effects and give our VDBs some color as well. Fizzling. I'll see if I can make it work. I don't know if I can yet. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Certain valuable commodities can be hard to import. On its approach to the airport tonight, a light aircraft will pass over the bay. It will drop several packages into the water. Make sure you pick them up before anyone else does.
Okay. Will do. We only have 2 minutes, my goodness. Yes, 4 p.m. Eastern, well, I should say Eastern Daylight Time. That is 5 p.m. in the UK, 10 p.m. in Europe. And DAS should send out an email. There should also be a notification at the top of the DAS page that gives you a link to that. We've decided to do it on YouTube on an unlisted link because the chat features are just so much better. So we're going to still make it available. The recording will be made available on Vimeo, but for the live we're going to do it on YouTube because the chat features are just so much more better. If you don't have that link, you can also go into the DAS forums. In the DAS Plus forums, there's a link that the post that I've made on which all the links for past, present and future live streams are. So that's another way to get the link in case DAS's email doesn't arrive in your inbox. I haven't received it yet either. I hear they have issues with their mass emailing system. They're transitioning to a new system that is more capable of handling the vast amounts of emails that need to be sent out in a short amount of time. 35 seconds. I don't even know how to get to that boat. Oh, here. Okay, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. I was wondering when we're going to use this little spur off the tunnel here. 16 seconds. This is where unlimited sprint would really come in handy because you're so unfit, man. Reach the boat already. Hiya. The plane is now in range, is it? I don't even know where that might be. Plane is in range. Wonder where we're going. Kind of hoping it's in this area here. Is it? Oh, there it is. It's of course the other way. Whoops. The plane has dropped 1 of 6 packages, really? Oh, there it is. Gotcha. Let's pick him up. Isn't this the package? Oh, this is the worst boat. It only steers when you're actually... Ah, there we go. When you're actually giving it gas, you know? Okay, good. Just one more package. And then we'll get out of here. 3 wanted stars. Oh, come on, that's not good. Meg, you will soon see what it looks like with 6 stars. 3 is that's a lot. You have all the packages taken back to Donald Love. Let's come up with a strategy here. Donald Love is here already, so we might as well park our boat over here. That is also close to the paint spray, so I'll go straight to Staunton Island. I don't have to go over to the little island here. I know this well because this is where my other Yakuza friend started giving me work at. 4 stars! Oh my god! Good thing I've got that body armor. So the first thing we need to do is grab a car and really leg it to the paint spray. Oh, can we have a faster car than this? This is just the Fisher Price car. You like that one? That'd be a good car. I think I'll make do with the Landstalker here. 4 stars is very, very difficult. But isn't this the alley with the paint spray? It is, isn't it? So literally just hike it in there. A little bit of aqua, what's it, on the road. I don't know if it's going to work. It might come back, so... Ah, there we go. No stars. I love it. Whew. 4 stars is too crazy. Especially when you're on these open roads. You'll see all kinds of, not just regular police cars, there's just more people chasing after you. It's terrible. Some missions, you go into this paint spray and it doesn't actually work. I remember there was this early access trick that you could do in, I think in San Andreas. You can go and sneak to one of the other islands early and then get some benefits that way. But they've made it so that as soon as you're there, if you're not meant to be on an island that's still locked, like if I were to go onto the 3rd island now, in San Andreas they give you like 5 wanted stars immediately. And it's just, you don't make it. Securicar! Man, what a shame that I'm on a mission, because this is the car that we need. Maybe it's still on the road once we dropped off that package. Mother of God. I'm gonna give him the curbside service here. Whew. Offshore delivery, $10,000. All right. Ouch. I got away with it. That is really good. I just about got away with it. Do you know, I totally agree, Camilla. I've been trying to make that point, but I'm not being listened to very much. I'm thinking if you have an event and you want people to turn up, give them at least a week's notice, not like 10 minutes notice. So yeah, the forum post is kind of my way of doing that. I think the idea is that eventually we're going to have a watch page like we have with the in the studio watch page, that we're going to have something like that, because we have the dates sorted out. We might not necessarily have the topics sorted out for each DAS Plus live stream, much like for the public live streams. We have the dates, so we might as well just announce them. If it shifts, then it shifts. That's also okay. But yeah, let people know and let them know in advance. I totally agree. I'll raise that point. It's good to have viewer feedback, and just, you know, we'll take it as that. So in the future, so I started doing that with this thread on the forum there, that when we know the link, even if it's like 3 or 4 days ahead, I'll post that link there so that at least you can keep an eye on it that way. Landstalker. Let's save the car. Let's see if that security car is still on the road. Because I think we do need it. No, police is never friendly in this game. Absolutely. And I remember I had a cheat cartridge for the PlayStation 2. And with that it was quite funny to get to this like 6th level because you had unlimited health. Which was also a problem because if you do get stuck between 5 cars and you can't really kill yourself anymore, that's a problem. But it was seriously funny to just to see so many people after you and the amount of bullets they're hurtling at you. Oh, we have a new person here. Whoops. Crime scene right in front of me here. Crazy. We have a new person here. In the park. That's Richard. He's a bent cop. We can see what he wants. That's nice. We have half an hour. Let's make him all happy. We meet him down by the toilets in the park here. Because he's a little bit concerned with security and everything. So, yes, let's see. He always has interesting missions for us. Last time he too was very angry with us. I don't know why. Yes, I don't know how that happened. Me? Never, Nate. Marked man. Oh dear.
You weren't followed. Good.
I wasn't followed.
This is it. I'm way over my head and I'm starting to drown here. The CIA seems to have a vested interest in Spank, and they don't like us screwing with the cartel.
Gotcha.
I'm a marked man, so I'm getting out of here. Get me to my flight at the airport, and I'll make it worth your while.
My flight at the airport. I see a lot of police stars coming on. I also think this might get us to the other island. The CIA have the bridge under surveillance. Find another route access. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to go and use the tunnel. My god, and his flight is, of course, probably somewhere here. Okay, so go all the way up here. Go into that tunnel, which hopefully is open by now. Let's do this thing. First challenge. Get out of the park. We might not be able to make it in time. I should have brought a better car, quite clearly. The Landstalker, I mean, what was I thinking? Had I known this was a driving mission, I would have brought a stretch. Don't roll over. Dude, what a wheelie, huh? Ay caramba. So we'll go in here. 234, something tells me we're not going to make that. Oh yeah, and then turn to the right here. Get to that tunnel. There we go. Shoreside Vale, Portland Island, and hopefully also, kind of hoping, the third island that I don't even know what that's called, to be really honest. It's like, you know, Airport Island. Come on, Landstalker, we can do this. Oop, let's not do that. Sorry. Aha. Portland Island, Shoreside Vale, Francis International Airport. This is where we need to go, I think. I mean, he said something about a plane, so I'm imagining airport. Yes, look at that. Oh my, we're going to see the third island. This is exciting. That's another limo, maybe for next time. Do you know, Brian, absolutely. What is he thinking 3 minutes before calling the driver? That's crazy. Francis International Airport to the left. Gotcha. Let's do that. Yes. Ah, that's got that fresh tunnel smell. No one's ever been in here. Except for 400 cars. 57 seconds. That's just... No! Don't do that! Oh. Should have called an Uber. I forgot they weren't around at that point. Dude. Dude, seriously, I need to just overtake you. Man. Calling me 3 minutes before his plane leaves. Now that we're on the third island, I have no idea how far the airport is actually away from the island. Well, I guess we're going to find out. Oh, third island. Whoops. Is this the airport? Let's hope so. This is not the way to the tunnel. This is the tunnel back, isn't it? I don't think this is the way to the airport. And who are you? Are you CIA? FBI? Ray has missed his flight. What a shame. Poor Ray. A fresh tunnel. I haven't. I'm just imagining, you know, fresh car smell, fresh boat smell. I would imagine fresh tunnel smell, fresh iPhone smell. I'd imagine fresh tunnels have a smell as well. Dang, that didn't work out, did it? Okay, let's try this again. I have a feeling the car probably didn't do us any favor, so... Marked man. Yeah, so first of all, I think our Landstalker's here, so that saves us 2 seconds. If we do find a faster car... Get in already, Ray! What are you waiting for? As soon as we find a faster car, we're going to take it. That is not one of them. We're also going to avoid... Oh, this is a faster car. Let's go have that. Come on, Ray. Cotton picking crazy. I like it. You in? Alright. Buckle up, Ray. Do you want some music? Let's listen to some music. How about Flashback FM? We can do it. We can do it. So, Ray, what are you going to do with your new identity? Where are you going to live? Will you be in touch? Send me a postcard sometime. My address is going to change, I think. Might move to Vice City. Go back to the past. Yeah, this is good music also for this ride. Push it to the limits. I like it. Was it here? Yes. I was going to say I like the absence of traffic in the tunnel, but of course that's when we spawn twice as many cars as before. Just make sure I catch the correct tunnel here. 2 minutes. You think we're going to make your flight, Ray? Some directions would be nice. I mean, you know, get out at that Francis tunnel thing. Then where we're going to go? Left, right? Can I rely on my GPS for this to work? Does the GPS even work inside a tunnel? So many questions. Yeah, that doesn't help, does it? Francis International, to the left. Traffic management is crazy. They should have some traffic lights in the tunnel, at least. How is there so many cars in this tunnel? That's terrible. Okay, fresh airport smell. Hello, Mr. Police Officer. No chance of an escort, is there? Or maybe here. Gotcha, gotcha. That's the airport, isn't it? Ray! You made it! Enjoy the duty free. See you around, Ray. Have a good one. We made it!
Remember the music, remember the clothes. Just forget about the morning after. Flashback FM.
The lockup. Where's that lockup people are talking about? Is it by the airport? No, it's back here. Okay, so we got a first impression of that new island, but we're not going to stay long. We're going to go back to the lockup. Gotcha. And it looks like now we're gonna take the bridge. Okay. I like it. Might change cars because this is gonna blow up in flames here. No, I want this. Okay, fine, I'll have this one. This car is the exact replacement of my old car. Just in better condition. Sorry, I need that. Fuel. Thanks. I've actually changed my mind. I want this car now. I mean, in case it rains, I need one with a roof. Thank you for the infernus there, lady. Immediately breaks it. I feel so bad about this. Okay. Up the ramp. Where's the music? What were we listening to? Flashback FM? Let's check out that new bridge, huh? Car shopping with Jay. That's it, yes. It's so funny, isn't it, Camilla? Oh, it's got the bridge noise as well. It's got the dinging noise. Oh, this opens. All right. That is cool. Oh, quite a construction there. Look at that. The whole thing lifts out. Oh, time for another cup of coffee then, I think. More tech gadgets. Welcome. That was fast. I didn't even see a boat go by. Well, I suppose 1 second is 1 minute. 1 minute is 1 hour and all that. Look at that. The whole thing lifts out. Oh, very good. New bridge smell. I like it. Let's pick up Ray's stash. Whoops. That's what this looks like. Right. And this is open now. We still have this thing that's made of, I don't know, wet cement or something. Ray's stash. Yeah, that's quite a mission. Take me to the airport, I'll make it worth your while. Where's my cash? Well, I stashed it somewhere. You better, Ray. Because otherwise I'd say I know where you live, but I don't know where you live, actually. I don't know where you're gonna go. I would imagine country with no extradition treaty, I'd imagine. That's the stash, is it? Grandma, get out of the way, I need to get down here. Ooh, okay. Ooh, alright. Take care, my bulletproof patriot. See you in Miami, Ray. Oh, okay. See you in Miami, comma, Ray. So he's living in my neighborhood. Ray and I, we could meet up for coffee later. I've done a lot of crazy things in my life, but I've never been on fire. Ooh, cash. Bulletproof patriot. And other exciting goodies such as flamethrowers and grenade launchers. Bulletproof patriot. Is this going to be here for like forever now? And a flamethrower as well. You're spoiling us, Ray. God.
Wow, you're learning some real skills.
Sorry, dude. Oh, yeah, this is the new car showroom here, by the way. It's the Twat Internet Cafe. All right. Let's send some anonymous emails, shall we? He looks dangerous. It's quite nice. We just have a coffee here. Watch her bang her head against the wall. She's probably trying Windows 11. Can't quite work it out. Me too, Doom Guy. This is so hilarious. Twat Internet Cafe. That's a bit of this. Any hidden packages around here? Wow. Very nice. And we have a bulletproof patriot. This is really cool. And then I suppose Donald Love is the only one we can now do missions for. there's no one else. And there's no one yet in the new place. My god, that is exciting. I wonder if we have access to the Bulletproof Patriot forever now in this stash. I wonder if this replenishes. Let's try it out. See how bulletproof this thing actually is. So I'm thinking a surefire way to get shot at is the construction site, where the Colombians are still holding a grudge. So if all goes well, I'm going to save the game first, and then we're going to go and test the bulletproofness of the Patriot. She's on fire. Let's go and listen to that again. That was actually very funny. Oh, that one. I'm hot tonight. Also good. Yes, absolutely. This is something that I'm absolutely fascinated about, that they made the AI just as bad as it was in the original. I don't know how easy or how difficult that is, because if you have something that was bad because the old game engine just didn't cut it any other way, and the new game engine is actually much better at accomplishing these things, how do you teach the game engine to be, you know, worse than it once was? I wonder. There's got to be a challenge involved in that. I love to hear from the developers. I know that Rockstar aren't very open about these things. I know that there have been attempts before at making a remake of this game just by hobby coders. I think it was also Unreal Engine, maybe it was Unity, I don't remember. And they filed a copyright takedown request or whatnot, which is such a shame because it's kind of a labor of love project because people really liked it. But it is, of course, it's not legal to do that, so don't know if the same people have actually made this remake. That's possible. Bring it on, Colombians. Come on, shoot at me. We're testing this Patriot out.
It's time to shake it up with me, Tony, here on Flashback.
Yep, looks like it's bulletproof. So they can still yank me out of the car. What I need is a bulletproof ambulance. Bulletproof Patriot.
Flashback FM, where every night's a dance party.
This is Tony on Flashback FM.
Whoops.
40 cities home for the best in disco, electro, and new wave.
I like it. He can't reach me. Oh, he's clever now. Sometimes you get cab passengers behind here and they just don't come out. So that's part of the bad AI. And you just wait there, time's ticking away. Bulletproof Patriot! It's a pleasure driving by the construction site. I'm still keeping an eye on that security car. It's one of the ones that I know is on the list. I'm sure there's others on the list. I don't remember what others. See what else Donald Love has for us. Yeah, we can do another mission. Definitely. Yeah, so bulletproof doesn't mean indestructible. So I can still wreck it by bumping into things. The Twat Internet Cafe. How exciting. Okay, Donald. What are we doing? Let's hear Agent Cooper speak once again. Grand Theft Aero. Oh
Thank you
dear.
for retrieving those packages, but they were
No
only a
worries.
decoy. Sorry about that, but that's sometimes the way in business. My real objective was hidden on the plane all along. Unfortunately, the port authorities seized the plane and were stripping it down until I intervened at great personal expense.
God,
Cross
yes.
the bridge to Shoreside Vale and go to Francis International Airport. I've paid off the officials. My property will be waiting for you at the customs hangar in the aircraft fuselage.
Fuselage. That's a good word. For a while, I didn't know what it meant. Very good. The faces, I mean, that is just so cool. So the animations are exactly the same. The guy looks like he always did. But of course it's a brand new texture, so they had to repaint that. It is just so cool. Adding more detail of stuff that you didn't have before, that is very cool. Claude might be his name. Claude Speed, I think. So what do we actually have to do? We go back to the airport, pick things up from the fuselage thing. Good stuff, I like it. I wonder where it all comes from. So I think there's this big technical department that does all these things, but there's this writing and the jokes and the story, and I just wonder how that comes about, how much of a teamwork effort it is. I imagine it a little bit like the late night writers who have a big writing room with several people contributing jokes. I'm thinking, okay, let's go and wait here then, I guess. Unless we're already on the bridge. Yeah, I think we're already on it. Good stuff. Yes, I'd love to know more about that. Like also, how did this remake come about? You'd have to have known these games inside out. You'd have to have access to the old game engine. You'd have to know the old game engine. You have to know the new game engine. Ah, fire department. That's a good mission. We need to do 20 more fires in this town. Oh, airport, huh? Nice! Indeed, Camilla, they didn't have faces at all. This is the plane, is it? No, this is the plane. Oh, hello. Good, the Colombian cartel is here. I've noticed. What are we gonna do? Bulletproof cruiser here? Let's just do this. Yeah, that's good. Shoot them from the car. I like it. I mean, I don't want to shoot the plane or anything. Hey, that's nice. The package should be in the plane. Did we do it? I think we did it. Oh, didn't even get out of the car. Very nice. That's my paper, man. You want me to fly this thing? The package is gone. Track down the Colombians. In the what? In the plane? Can't do that. Do we just grab this? Panlantic Construction. There's a construction yard in Staunton Island. Maybe they got the package there. Okay, cool, perfect. We don't have to fly the plane. That is good, because I remember flying that plane is difficult. Let's go instead with our bulletproof Patriot, who's seen better days, I think. Listen to more flashback FM. The same old hits you were tired of 20 years ago. Cool. I think you will become a pilot at one point. I think you can fly the plane, but it's really difficult in this game. So in subsequent games they made flying a little bit easier. But in this game it's a particular pain. Particularly terrible. Panlantic Construction. No! Whoops. Sorry about that. Ouch. The fire truck, you know, we're gonna do fire missions. I need to do 20 more fires in this. Guys, I can't go faster, can I? Yeah, I need to extinguish 20 fires on this new island, and then I'll get a free flamethrower. I had 20 fires on the first island, 20 fires on the second island. I need to do 20 fires on the third island. And that's gonna teach you how what the city looks like. And then after 20 more fires, I get a free flamethrower delivered to my hideout. I'm looking forward to that. It's a really cool mission as well. It's just driving around, doing fires. Sorry, police car. Extinguishing fires. I think I'm gonna go and repair my bulletproof Patriot. If you do the police missions, then for every, I don't know, level that you do, you get a police bribe star here at your safe house, which is really, really nice. So that when the police chase you down, you just walk through one of these stars and then one star will be eliminated. The more stars you have, the more stars can be eliminated. Oh, it hasn't repaired it! But the police missions are so difficult. You have to grab a police car and then chase down criminals. And of course, somehow that's illegal and the police don't like you doing that. It's a mess, I say. A mess. Oh. Panlantic construction. In there, huh? Oh yes, like here. Oh, hello. Can we do this not getting out of the car thing again? Might be difficult now. But hey, bulletproof cartel cruiser or bulletproof Patriot, that's neat. It's gonna be difficult because I can't shoot out the other window, I don't think. Nah, no bullets coming out of the other window. No, I might just go up the handy ramp here. Okay. Yes, I'm into car modding now, absolutely. Where's my other friend? Over here. Does it fit in here? At a push. Yeah, mind the mirrors. As long as these guys don't yank me out of the car, I think we're okay. Ah, dude, seriously. Okay, I don't fit in here. I don't want to ruin my own car just by... Yeah, that's nice.
Flashback FM.
Why would you do that, dude? Don't kill me. We could be friends. But at least that's kind of half the people eliminated here, I suppose. Nice, look at that, all without getting out of the car. I'm very proud of this, I have to say. If I could... Oh, there we go, that works. Cool. Yeah, so this guy's going to be a little bit difficult here. 3 more people. Big tough Yankee boy. Yeah, that's me. You can call me Big Tough Yankee boy. Good thing I've got so many bullets. I think this is an awkward angle. Dude, die already. There we go. Perfect. I suppose that's the lift up. Let's not take that just yet. Let's take care of here. Merry band of strangers. Can I do it without ever getting out of the car? I have a feeling the car might blow up though. Because I can't get up the ramp. Dang, that's a shame. Oh, can I? Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Drive by, gotcha. And then this guy as well. And professional, look at that. I think that's everyone taken care of. Oh, I'm very proud of this. That is very good. My god. Take the lift up the tower. I think I might just collect some of these valuable guns here. Whoops. Blood Shader has some glossiness to it as well. Very good. I don't think we had that back in the day. Where are all these weapons? A minute ago there were tons of weapons. They're not there anymore. Oh, look at that. The full weapons wheel. M16. Wow. I don't think I've ever had that. AK. Yep, that's good weapon. Let's just keep that. Thank you. Thank you, Vampire. Appreciate that. It is it's a lot of fun, I have to say. I don't think I was ever any good at video games or at Grand Theft Auto in particular. I'm super happy to see that this is progressing so well. Oh, him! Oh my god!
Hey, take it easy, amigo. No es nada, no es nada.
No es nada.
Pouring your heart out into the gutter.
Hey, don't shoot, amigo. No problem. We all friends? Here,
We are?
take this. Hey, we got no choice, baby.
Choice, you dumb bastard.
Okay.
I'm sorry about the crazy bitch, man. They all the same, please. Por favor.
Ah!
Got away. But you've done me a favor.
Did
You're
I?
not the only one that has a score to settle with the cartel. This worm killed my brother.
I never killed no Yakuza.
Liar!
No, I killed your brother.
Cartel assassin. We are going to hunt down and kill all you Colombian dogs. I'll be operating on our friend here to extract information and a little pleasure. You, drop by later. I'm sure I'll require your services.
Please, amigo. Don't leave me here with her, man. She's psycho, chico, man. Please, amigo. Hey, amigo.
That is painful. I killed her brother. She doesn't even know. We totally got away with it. Take the package back to Donald Love. Hey, we're all friends, right? The Yakuza and I. Oh my god, they don't know I killed Kenji? Do you mind if I borrow this car? I got a delivery mission to, you know, I don't want to... See, I can drive careful if I'm putting my mind to it. My god, she doesn't know? The Yakuza and I are still friends? It hasn't come out that I'm behind the brutal killing of Kenji Kasen? My god! Poor Pedro! Do you think that was Pedro? Oh my god, poor Pedro! Don't leave me with the psycho bitch! If they're all the same, ese. Por favor, we're all friends, amigo! Oh dear. What have I done? She doesn't know I killed Kenji? She really thinks the Colombians did it? Oh wow. This can only end badly. I'm so in the middle of all this. A good story, that. I wonder if the Mafia ever come back with some other crazy mission. So Asuka still does missions then. I thought that strand had gone away completely, but no. Oh my. Por favor. I best not hold a gun while I see Donald Love. Crazy stuff. 50 grand! I'm totally the outlaw and criminal mastermind, yes. I'm just a gun for hire, you know. Donald has more missions here. I'm gonna go and save my game. My god! I'm really getting into this whole story now. I don't think I've ever appreciated it back in the day. That's probably because it took me forever to do the missions, and I'd had to kind of try each mission 12 times to get anywhere. This is much cooler, I have to say. Just do one mission after another and just have a bit of story going here. That's really cool. Good writing, I have to say. So I'll go save my game. Very important, because I'm paranoid that there'll be the one mission that I'll screw up and I'll lose all my weapons because the cops arrest me and all that. I've been there so many times. You know, good point, yes. And sometimes when you I love exploring. I love literally taking so much time over this and appreciating how the assets are built and all that. But sometimes you just have to kind of plow through the missions and then go and understand where the story is going. So especially if you leave days and weeks or even months between missions, sometimes you forget, well, who's this guy again? What are we doing again? Accomplishment, right-hand man. Earn a criminal rating of 2,500. That's nice. Are you guys up for doing one more Donald Trump mission? Hang on a minute. Was there an R on the? Oh, A. That's an A. So Asuka now takes care of the construction site. That's interesting. I wonder if we just do one more Donald Love mission. Not Donald Trump, Donald Love. See what else he wants us to do. Maybe we need to fly an airplane. Or something like that. Or we could do the fire truck missions on the third island. That'll give us a free sweet flamethrower in the safe house. What do you think? Any preference? Indeed, yes. He's living rent-free. That's true. I forgot about that. Ray is sleeping on the couch. I'm thinking another Donald Love mission. Explore the third island? We haven't seen much of the third island, so maybe that's a nice wind-down mission. Why don't we do that? And the fire truck is gonna make that happen. I don't know how easy it is, the fire truck on that third mission. So we see, what's interesting on the third island is that we see things like the airport that we'll see in later games as well, but we also see things like this windy up road here. So this is kind of a very small version of what we have in San Andreas, where this windy up road goes all the way up to the observatory, if you remember that. And so we see all these things as small ideas in here, and then in later games they literally just made this bigger and look better. I'm up for having a cruise through the third island here, do a bit of exploring and just see what's up there, because I've not been there. I've totally forgot what it looks like. Let's do that. Let's do that. While we listen to nice music and have a think about how this is all going to end. I mean, Asuka is gonna have to find out. Also, this woman that escaped, the Colombian woman, I think we're going to meet her again at one point. Head radio, come on. That's nice. How do we get to the third island best? So there was a tunnel, but there's also the bridge. So just head for that spiral. See how it goes. Indeed, yes. 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That is 9 p.m. in the UK, 10 p.m. in most of Europe. Nate's going to be there, Brian's going to be there, Julia's going to be there, if she can tear herself away from game development, which is what she's doing right now. And we'll have a look at how to work with VDB shaders, how to make our own VDBs, how to animate VDB files in DAZ Studio, and some tips and tricks on how to bring all these things together for cool effects. Has it, Doomguy? I don't remember much of it. Let's explore it. Let's have a look. And we'll leave Donald for tomorrow. So tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I'll be back with more Grand Theft Auto. And we'll see how it all progresses.
But on Wednesday afternoons, I meet Barbara at the motel by the turnpike.
See? The passion, she's back. Hughes' marriage is safe. And his kids will have a
Oh, hello.
Carl's moving in his
Get to the payphone in Wichita Gardens. I don't even know. And we'll talk business. I don't even know where Wichita Gardens is. Hey, that must be Wichita Gardens. Gotcha. Well, we could always go there and see what Wichita Garden is like this time of the year. Mean Street Taxis, 69th Street. Arnold Steel 1, top-down city. Very funny. Very funny. The original Grand Theft Auto 3 and the previous versions had a top-down view. But they've removed that here. The mainframe.
You're listening to Head Radio, rock with Liberty City for 60 years. I'm DJ Michael, taking you through another set of non-stop rock and roll. It's Head Radio.
Well, if they make such enticing adverts. Soldiers of Misfortune. This is one of those textures that got uprest, so I bet they didn't have the originals anymore. And it's so much faster to just let an algorithm deal with that. It's not great, but, you know, some detail has been preserved. They left together. They came back in pieces. Gotcha. Bad fellas. Zip. That makes an appearance in later games as well. Together with DDA Sax. Plunk Noodles. Turtlehead fishing coal. Fantastic! I don't remember this at all. Bit of graffiti, that's also uprest, I'm sure. No parking 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Friday, 10 to 11:30 Saturdays, and you get 13 hours on a Sunday and holidays. My God, who's going to remember all these rules? Sometimes I feel like these types of rules, and they exist in real life, they're there so that it trips you up. That is the plan, isn't it? They want you to get a ticket. Major income opportunity for the city. Right. This isn't Wichita Gardens here, is it? This is where all the hidden packages are hiding. 8-ball, alright! This is where the paint spray is, so that's good to know. Not that we need it right now, but, you know, good to know it's here. Ah, 8 balls. All right.
Radio in every town in America sounds exactly the same. Number 1.
Would you like a kitten? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com.
Do you know, that's another cool idea. We could do some taxi missions. That'll really show you what the city looks like, or what this part of the town looks like. For which, of course, we need a cab. Let's go grab it. Sorry, I'm an entrepreneur, as they say. All right. Passenger. Sometimes when you do that, you hitch a cab and then you go and... Oh, the triads are after me here as well. Oh. You hitch a cab, you pull the cab driver out, and he becomes your first passenger. That's kind of cool when that happens. Cochrane Dam. Oh, okay. I don't really know where Cochrane Dam is, but let's find out. Oh, here! Wow! Oh, Doomguy, you were not wrong. Nice views. Cochrane Dam, let's go already! Do we use a dirt path here? We go all the way across the dam. So we see this dam again in San Andreas, don't we? and the observatory here. So it's essentially like a mini version of what we'll see in later games. $480 for delivering a cab guy. That's very good. That is very good. Whoops, sorry. Shoreside Vale. Where's that? That sounds familiar, but I don't remember where that was. Shoreside Vale. That's there. Oh, okay. That means we're gonna have to go and drive through that wonderful, beautiful neighborhood on the hill, which is essentially the Vinewood area, isn't it? In San Andreas. Very cool. So not so much through the tunnel, which is still closed. I don't know if it ever opens, actually. We just go over here, do we? I don't remember what the reward is for doing taxi missions. You need to do, I think, 100 or so, 100, 150, something like that. Not in one go, mind you. But if you've done that, then they give you, I think, access to a special kind of cab. Ooh, look at all the houses here. This is just like our first... Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Tunnel still closed. There's a stadium here, very nice. Oh, that's the stadium on the other side. What's down there? Down here. Thinking we're gonna... Should we do the shortcut? What a landing! Your passenger fled in terror. I'm not surprised. Let's see if we can get out here. Sorry about that, passenger. Well, this is beautiful Shoreside Vale. I mean, it's lovely to explore this. And not even the Patriot could go up here, could it? Or could it? Let's try it out. Gripped. Checkpoint mission. I love it. Oh, come on, let's do that. I loved this on the first island. The moment you pick up that first ring, the timer kind of starts. That is an ideal way to do this. If only we'd see where these rings are. Can we go all the way up there? So the Patriot is a really cool car. I don't know if it can climb up all this way. You can. Really? Like vertical? Well, that's a bit much, isn't it? I don't think we can do that. What did I just bump into? There was nothing there. Certainly not something that sounded like that, so... This I think we can get up on, which is crazy. Even despite the rain, check it out. That's why we love Patriots. So I have to kind of hurry up to get all these next points here. But of course, if I don't know where they are, that is a big problem. Up here. Come on. Come on, buddy, we can do this. Come on, Patriot. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, I nearly got it. Okay, maybe that mission is for another time. It's just a matter of learning the correct path here. And also seeing less trees constantly in the camera. This is going to be another nice mission in Shoreside Vale. Very cool. The spider car, exactly. That's exactly right. Oh, the Colombians. Oh, no, they're shooting at each other. So it's, let me just help you out here. There. Two problems sorted. Oh, no, not the police. Oh, that's terrible. I lose all my weapons. What a shame. Pike Creek Police Department. Do you know, I've lost all my weapons now. That is not good. That is really not good. I mean, since we haven't really done much, I might just go and load my previous game in again, because that's just, you know, that wasn't good. I want my weapons back. It's just too much hassle to procure them again. It'll take a few run-throughs. I'm thinking that as well. But it's a good challenge. These things are really nice. You just get used to where to pick up the first point. It took me like 3 or 4 tries to do this on the first island. Let's just try the fire truck missions. I'm thinking I'll try the fire truck missions if I can find my way back to that island there. Whoops, sorry. I meant to put the radio on. Maybe with a bit of chatterbox. Lips. Let's do lips. 106. I suppose that's one thing, that's one reason why I really like Grand Theft Auto, because you never run out of things to do. It's always, there's so much to do. And if it's not missions, then it's side missions. If it's not side missions, then it's some, you know, collecting packages or whatever to getting rewards, or just exploring the city. There's just so much to do. I like that. Oh really, you got connection issues there. Nate, is that right? Dang! Sometimes I have this with my connection, and it's just network congestion. This is seriously cool. We used to have a network provider in Britain that used to be called Orange, and they looked exactly like this. They had a square, like an orange square, and they just had orange in this font on their ads, and they had the black and orange color scheme. This is exactly what that looked like. I don't know how they came up with Squid, but this used to be a real provider called Orange. They then went together with what are they called here? The German Telecom, T-Mobile, and now they're called Everything Everywhere. It's got to be the worst name for a mobile operator. EE, Everything Everywhere, and then merged branches and merged networks essentially. So there was basically Vodafone, and there was O2, and then there was 3. That was another provider in Britain, and then there was T-Mobile, and there was Orange. So I suppose they thought, you know what, it's maybe a little bit much. Don't know if 3 are still around. They were the first 3G network back in the day. Firefighter, and we get the GPS thing. That's all. It's all good. 20 fires we need to do, ladies and gentlemen. 20 fires. We can kind of take it nice and easy while looking at the neighborhood, extinguishing fires as we get along here. Yeah, so the T-Mobile and Orange were always the kind of, you know, the GSM 1800 networks, and they were a little bit, you know, because they were newer networks, the coverage wasn't fantastic, so they thought, hey, by just going together with 2 operators, whoops, sorry, been meaning to do, there we go, perfect. By going together, they had one large, fairly good network. And owners changed hands several times, so that's how that happened. Over many years. Yeah, I thought 5 network providers, that was a little bit much. But calling something Everything Everywhere, that's just wrong. 2. Where we're going next? Back over here. Can't seem to shake that last star here. Cedar Grove. That's beautiful this time of year. Cedar Grove up here. Dude, how is anyone ever gonna... Oh, I've got the sirens, don't I? Totally forgot that. That'll influence the traffic. Oh, over the dam. Look at that. My God. It's a dam everywhere. That's crazy good. But I think what I like about this is that all 3 islands look very distinctly different. And they're all very small and cartoonish compared to games to come. But I suppose, you know, everything starts somewhere, and it's just nice that you see all these bits and pieces in here already. So the ideas, I suppose, were always there, and the technology held them back to realize them, I suppose. Yes, one thing about internet connections is that I don't like that they're so unpredictable, and often you don't have a choice of providers. So, because the last mile is essentially always the same. So even if you did have a second provider, they can't actually they can't control how much bandwidth will ever reach your home. So I have to overcome this limitation. I have a second router, which is an LTE router. So it's kind of a backup. I use it as if my main line doesn't give me enough upload or download speed, I can just always go and switch over to that. It's not bad. It's an extra $50 a month, but it's, you know, it's a proper second line because it's an LTE line. I suppose businesses could get 2 distinctly different lines into their offices, but of course for residential customers that just doesn't work. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? Oh, what a shame. Fire truck mission ended. Too distracted by the neighborhood. Really? I'm not going all the way up there. Watch it, dives towards the vehicle. I totally agree. I'm going to pour myself another cup of coffee. Also parking my fire truck right here. I will try this one more time. Where do you live, Vampire? Was it Holland? Because it's one of those things. Connections are different prices in different parts of the world. Mine isn't even gigabit, and I still pay pretty much like what Nate pays for my main internet, and I don't get TV with it. That would be an additional charge. So yeah, it's very different what you pay around the world, and also the quality of the internet connections around the world. I have to go all the way up there. I'm never going to make that in 30 seconds. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go up there first, and then I'll switch it on. First mission benefits. Wise guy! And stop shooting at me, everyone. I'm on an important mission. Like, this is going to be... If I have to do this more often on this windy road here, that's going to be seriously difficult. Because part of the ambulance missions is that you have to build in some additional times. Can't squander it away. And the first mission is often something that lets you do that. Down here, is it? Oh, yes, I can see. That poor cab. Phew. And straight ahead, I like it. Oh, come on! That's no good. Dude, seriously, the traffic. I think there was... I tried in San Andreas to go to one of these islands early, and I managed it, and it was really eerie because there was no traffic. So you can go, but all the traffic isn't there, which is kind of just fascinating to see this whole thing empty without life. And it's a weird experience, I gotta tell you. That's, if all this traffic were gone, which sometimes I wish it was. It's just a very different Grand Theft Auto experience. So much of the life that we've come to expect from Grand Theft Auto gone is weird. But still a cool experience though. So yeah, you swim over to the next island, you get 4 or 5 wanted stars, you dive into the nearest paint spray, and then you explore at your own leisure. Oh, come on, around the corner, we have seconds to spare. See, this is what I don't really understand. Police car dives into me, and I'm the one who's obviously terrible and in trouble. I don't really understand it. This I can understand. I'm diving into cars. Yep, I'm the evil guy. Totally appreciate that. Evil guys bumping into me, and I get the blame for it. I mean, seriously. Oh man, up the spaghetti junction here, that's just... Something tells me, chased by the police, not being able to... No! Dang it! Yeah, I think the fire truck missions are more tricky than I had remembered them here. I don't think I've ever done them in this third island, so I might just call it a day and try again tomorrow with more Donald Love missions. Freaking cops! I totally agree. My friends, thank you so much for hanging. It's always super fun to do this together with you. I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more mayhem in Grand Theft Auto. I'll also do a 3D stream later on the DAS channel. Well, actually for the DAS Plus subscribers. So if you're one of the lucky ones, then please join me on that. There's a thread on the DAS forums, the DAS Plus forums, that'll show you the link. DAS should also send you an email, just in case they don't. That is where you find it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.